Welcome to another video on the Football Fever channel. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. This motivates us to continue producing videos for you. Arsenal and Manchester City begin contest for Bruno Guimaraes' transfer from Newcastle. With an eye on the upcoming European season, Arsenal and Manchester City have begun competing for the signing of Newcastle midfielder Bruno Guimaraes. Premier League champions. Manchester City have reportedly taken a firm stance on the asking price set by Newcastle United for Bruno Guimaraes. The 26-year-old player is rapidly emerging as Manchester City's primary transfer target for their midfield recruitment plans next summer, amid complications with other identified names. The club's renewed interest in West Ham and Brazilian international Lucas Paquetá came to an abrupt end last month, following the Football Association's decision to charge the star with a violation of its betting rules. Elsewhere, interest in Jamal Musiala from Bayern Munich and Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen made Manchester City realize that both deals would be too complex this summer, with the latter having no interest in leaving his current club. This brings us back to the subject of Guimarães and his increasingly likely departure from St. James's Park in the coming weeks, but not for a transfer fee that would leave Newcastle powerless to retain the player. Speaking about his own future in recent weeks, Bruno Guimaraes has remained calm about what might happen in the coming weeks, telling the Brazilian media, "I leave it in God's hands. I am under contract with Newcastle, and I am very happy." Regarding Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola's point of view, the Catalan coach has already spoken openly about his admiration for Guimaraes' midfield abilities, admitting to having observed the player before his transfer to Newcastle. An exceptional midfielder, aggressive. With the ball he has poise. In set pieces he is aggressive. A true complete midfielder since he played at Lyon, Guardiola admitted during a press conference last season. Newcastle missed out on European competitions after finishing 7th in the Premier League. As a result, the Magpies' management would need to negotiate some of their players to avoid financial troubles. Despite being a cornerstone of the team, Bruno could be one of these negotiation options. With a contract until June 2028, Bruno Guimaraes has a release clause of €115 million. Nonetheless, the club would be willing to negotiate the midfielder for €80 million. Bruno would be a backup option for Rodri, a key player for Manchester City in recent seasons. Besides City's interest, Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain have already inquired about the player's situation, according to AS. Despite the team's underwhelming performance, Bruno stood out during the season. He played 50 matches, scored 7 goals, and provided 8 assists this season. He has been called up by Dorval Jr. and is in the squad for the friendlies against Mexico and the United States, as well as the Copa America.